Hello, guys and gals. My breaker popped. I did not crash from the MA set. The wiring in this house is really bad, so really nothing I can do about it, unfortunately, unless I want to hire an electrician to fix the entire house. And it's a rental, so, you know, like, at that point, I swear like half the house is literally on one 15 amp breaker. And then, like, the other half of the house is on another 15 amp breaker. I don't even know why, but there's like 6 or 7 breakers in there, but, like, I think I remember I went in there and I actually, like, tested every single breaker one day just to kind of see what the hell's going on, and, like, there's, like, nothing on any of the breakers. Like, no, like, a whole, like, half the house is literally just on one breaker, and then the other, like, half the house is on another breaker, and that's it. Like, and they're both 15 amp breakers, so yeah, just terrible wiring. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sorry the stream went down, but, you know, like, basically the whole power went out. Had to go out and flip the breaker, and then, like, I had to wait for whatever was, you know, causing the breaker to flip to be finished, so that, because, yeah, if I booted back up before that was done, then breaker would have just flipped again, so blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Diablo books, like from the original ones, because I wanted more lore. And
I've got the file, and that's about it.
yeah,
okay, I'll run up the trap.
Copy the transfile one.
What you guys doing?
Oh yeah, no, I picked up like the Warlord
you're
of Blood.
back.
You guys in Nightmare? You two that are
Power
Yeah.
outage, something, right?
walking through.
Yeah, my breaker.
I can teleport for you.
My breaker popped, so my
Yeah,
everything in the room went out.
Or
Alright.
Griffins.
Thanks. Oh,
Good thing just the breaker looked like.
Just
The
kidding.
power company is.
I'll give you a Griffins and Hogwarts Legacy or something.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's what I need.
Breaker-
Yes, I knew it.
Breakers are just inside your box
what
at your
I'm talking
house, like it's.
Yeah. You just
My
reset
power
it.
went out from midnight last night till about an hour ago, like 12 hours, more than 12 hours. We had a huge ice storm here. Knocked
Oh.
out power lines.
Mine's just
Where are
terrible.
you?
Mine's just terrible wiring in the house.
Oh,
don't
no.
have mines.
That's even scarier because that means your house might burst into flames one day.
Oh no,
Busy,
no,
you
no,
wanna
that,
get
that's
back
what
into the
breakers. That's what breakers are for. The breakers are there to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, hopefully,
They just-
yeah, until
they
you go
just-
down and you just
Right.
flip it back, and you're like, oh, everything's fine.
They just have everything set up so terribly that it's just like, okay, well, I guess we'll just wire like the entire house on one breaker. That sounds like fun.
Oh Lord, I had an apartment once. My neighbors plugged a what are they called? Space heater into a power strip, and we had gas stoves, and they left their gas
God.
stove on an accident. Yeah, that thing exploded, and then I came home, and on the way back, my roommate and I were like coming down the road, and there's like 8 fire trucks, and we're like, what idiot burned their house down?
Mm.
And then like we pulled up, and it was our apartment, and we were like, we're the idiots. But it had spread through the apartment, and it was like an old one that had been grandfathered in through wood and shit, so it didn't have any firewalls, so the whole thing just blazed. It was
Just
awful.
whistle and walk away at that point.
Oh,
I'm in
all I-
Wombats 3, password 3.
oh, are we doing that?
Well, it's got to be open so we can go in it, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh wait. Make and then Wombats 3 or Wombats 3 password 3. or
I'm
you-
in it. Since
you're
I
in
already
it.
beat it, it'll be open.
Wait, are you rushing them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wombat.
okay.
Well,
I was just logging in to do it, but yeah, if you want.
Yeah, you
Oh.
pretty
you can
for
come. I got to go in like 5
we'll,
minutes.
we'll do a PSA.
What's
I
the
need to
password?
get finished taking through Nightmare and
Do a PSA here real quick since it is winter. You guys should never ever take a space heater and plug it into a power strip.
That is a PSA.
Power
Yeah.
strips 99 times out of 100, unless you went to a fancy hardware store and bought like a high dollar power strip that has like rated cabling for high electrical content. They are not rated to handle the current that a space heater pulls. And so what happens is the power strip, not the space heater, not the wall, not the cord running to the space heater, but the power strip itself will light on fire. The power strip can't handle the current that the space heaters pull. Most of those little junky like $5 and $7 ones that you buy from from Walmart, none of those are rated for the amount of current that space heaters pull. And so if you plug a space heater into a power strip of any type that's not like a freaking like $80 power strip that you got from a hardware store, it will light on fire. It's just a matter of time.
You guys coming to kill this trap, man?
Yeah, I need a TP.
Also, if you have
you
the
got the waypoint?
cord, if you have the cord to the power strip running underneath of things that will insulate it, like a carpet, or you got clothes on top of the line or anything like that, the cord will light on fire if it's insulated. So like don't run the power strip or don't run it on a power strip at all, and don't run the cord underneath of things that are going to insulate it and make it hotter than it already is.
Yeah, straight to the wall.
Just straight to the wall and make sure there's nothing on top of the damn cord.
Now, if you don't like someone, plug 8 space heaters into their power strip, but that's not legal advice. So,
That's how Daniel's house burned down, my friend Daniel.
see, there it is. That's 2 people now in this chat.
It literally like fire, like they had to rebuild his whole house.
Yeah, I literally, all I had from my home was my guitar that somehow survived in a case, and then I had the Star Wars vinyl that I had bought at the record store that day that I was really excited to listen to. So I was like, well, this is great. It was really bad. They didn't even offer us like a housing opportunity. I was like, legally, I think you have to offer us new housing
What's the
to
what's
rent.
the game name for the rush so I can put
Oh,
it in there?
wait, how the fuck? How did I
This is
just
just
walk
for the
into
waypoint.
Durance?
Language. Stream.
It's wombat. Oh, is this just for the waypoint?
Yeah, this is the skip it.
Oh, whoops. We got the waypoint from.
You can't go in it unless you get it yourself.
Oh yeah. Got it.
Nicely Anson.
Oh wait, I
Once we
got
find
the
two, I'll
quest.
just drop the waypoint and then we'll be able
Guessed
to
it.
look for it.
I got the quest.
D key.
Did I just
Branch it.
guess it properly or no?
I got a bunch of tears. I was running Countess last night.
What are we guessing?
Are we staying in Wombat 3 or no?
Where's the wombats?
We're doing a really bad
Yeah.
nightmare rush, and it's like falling apart real fast. I'm not sure who's doing what now.
It won't be open though when you come back. You got to come get the waypoint.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Grab the waypoint, then make a new game. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, you didn't
Okay.
hear it from me though.
Okay, yeah, that's not legal advice.
Grab the waypoint. All right. Give me the waypoint.
Legal advice.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go get the thingies, you know.
Why is it a Durance 1? Give me a Durance 2 waypoint. What is happening here?
I'm so
You got to
confused.
walk in the open door and then go get the waypoint and then make a new game.
You don't have to do all that. I
You
got
go
the
get
quest.
organs.
We got the quest. You don't need it. I have Black and Temple now. You don't need the organs to beat Act 3. You just need to kill the trap people.
You need to smash the globe to
Oh, wait
get
for
through
it.
into Duress. You can't smash the globe without getting the organ.
Did they
can
change
just
that?
smash
Because you.
Compelling orb.
So to
They
set
changed
it,
that a
you get-
while ago.
Yeah, no,
Oh
to
my
set
god,
it,
it's
you
been
get
a
to
minute.
TP1, you have to walk floor and 2 to the waypoint and make a new game. You can just TP
Oh.
They
I didn't know
they
that.
deliberately stated that they did not like people skipping Act 3 by using that exploit, and so they patched it.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense. I was just.
You can still do it. We did it already. We did it.
Help.
straight.
Help. I'm level 2 or 3 or something.
I'm so confused.
My
They're
point
going to
point
patch
is
it.
they
They want to patch
deliberately have stated that they don't want us doing it. Like it's not like
Yeah.
it's just a bug, and it's not like it's just a bug that's in the game, and it's like, oh, okay, we're doing this bug, and the developers haven't said anything. Like, no,
Yeah, I've been
they
out of
they
it
have
for a bit.
deliberately said we don't want you doing this. Stop
I mean,
it.
I'd feel that way too if I made a game and then you took 1/4 of my game and said you don't have to play this part. Don't worry about it.
No, don't make the map so annoying.
It is a pretty annoying map. It is one of the longer acts because of the map being annoying.
Oh god, I'm stuck here. I don't think I can go to the next act.
Oh
Lie,
no.
everyone loves Freddy.
Oh. I just got fucking clogged. Is stream back up, by the way?
It is indeed.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'll
Can
watch
somebody
my
give me the
language.
trophy waypoint?
My stream has been up the whole time.
Well, I wasn't worried about your stream having.
Yeah.
I watch my language when stream's on because I don't know what the viewership like.
Do I need to talk?
It's like, how do I get? This is awful. Have you made it to 2 yet?
No, and I
No, not
Rated
yet.
M for me because I'm the only one watching it.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I'll
it's
watch
right
my
here, I
language
got
for
it.
you in your little baby ears.
Okay.
Oh
somebody
no.
give me somebody give me
There-
the waypoint to Transvaal.
I'm trying to lure off these 5 maulers really quickly so I can make it to 1 more.
Maulers.
no, I'm not. Oh no, I'm done. I'm done.
I can't even.
They're not even urders.
That's what she said.
What? Oh no, the one big one stayed. Gray touch? Oh,
Come down, you're going to...
I know, I just want my body.
I want the waypoint
Okay, I'm
so
coming.
I can get there.
That's fair. Oh, the waypoint for Trav? Here.
Yeah.
Sorry. Didn't realize you were waiting on that.
Holy. Screw you,
Yeah, yeah.
frickin' infector of souls.
Uh,
Multi-shot conviction. He almost frickin'
Oh.
just one-shot me.
What game are you in?
So now I need to walk
GGM
the-
split MF1.
I'm never gonna be able to make this.
yeah.
Had to
so
restart the sequence. I remember what number I was on.
You're like 8 by the time.
I think we were on 11 or something.
Doesn't matter. We're restarted now.
Numbers are just like, you know, they're not real. Oh my god, I'm gonna die to these.
You
These
can't go a
pygmies.
different way.
I'm trying not to. I've lost so much EXP.
The
this
different
run.
ways have more monsters.
What level are you?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
47 and naked.
It doesn't matter though.
I mean, it doesn't. I wasn't naked before. I'm naked.
EXP loss doesn't matter until you get to like level 90.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it was just a joke.
You'll be fine.
No, it was a joke.
Matthew, are you here?
I'm here.
What's up, Chunk?
Did you get a ethereal berserker axe?
I have one stashed somewhere. Not here though. But
No
on-
wonder
on
you guys
here.
are dying. There's like a
Nobody
champion over there.
needs me. I would love to.
Yeah.
Ginger.
Hey, wait. Can you come play this body?
Ginger, question on claws. I found some runic talons that have 1 to Dragonflight, 2 to Fade, 2 to Blade Fury.
Mm.
Useful or just chuck it back on the ground?
2 to Blade Fury, 2 to Fade, 2 to what? What?
One to Dragonflight. 2 to Fade, 2 to Blade Fury.
Kind of seems like a good one for a Blade Fury Sin,
That's what I was saying.
but its Runic Talons is elite.
It's
It
yeah.
is.
I believe that's elite.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is. It is. Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, we have one Blade Fury Sin in the kinship right now.
I'm still trying to get to the waypoint.
Oh my god. I thought I dropped you, Trav. Did I not?
I mean, Dragonflight is a point saver, and then it's got Fade, which is obviously a nice, just nice to have in general. And then the Blade Fury.
Yeah.
So like yeah, the berserker axe. I could save it up for you. We could do a small later.
Save it up, save it up,
It's gonna go 6 sockets with a large socket, and I don't want to use bots.
Bodies everywhere. Bodies everywhere.
I was gonna make a.
Where are we putting bodies? I got some bodies to put there too. Like if we're
On
putting
the
bodies
floor.
somewhere, let's.
Yeah, there's bodies.
Alright,
all
get 'em,
over.
Oh,
Let's
we're
go.
just throwing them on the floor. So we can't do that. The police will see.
Holy.
Only when you're
We don't
there.
want the police to see the bodies on the floor now.
Paladins are the police of Diablo.
Shut the popo. But the popo.
What item is stuck on my body that I can't pick up? Oh, the spell steel axe. Funny.
Let me help. I can summon 2 ravens.
Oh my god.
A mini raven.
Oh my god. I hate it when I'm accidentally pre-buffing. I need to stop using my mouse wheel to switch skills.
No.
You just
Ow.
key it all.
Actually killed everybody this whole way.
Somebody got a spare co. I do not have a spare co. Black Wither.
There's a little guy chasing me.
I
Help.
do not either.
Uh-oh.
If anyone
Uh-oh.
comes across a good poison one, let
All
me
right, stand
know.
right here, and I'm gonna hit the waypoint, and then
What's
you'll
up,
see where it is.
Carson? Is there anything in particular I'm looking for? Blah, 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 blah.
You
wait,
want a
everybody.
black fog? I picked one up in the swap game.
I already got a black fog.
What the hell is going? Get me out of here! I got
Use the
desync.
Wasabi's chest piece.
I got a TP up.
Never really found
Yeah.
it on.
Oh my god. This is the
Don't see you at all.
Was full walking.
Oh, you have to play it.
I'm gonna.
I was trying to kill, like, build my charges, and I couldn't hit anything. I seemed to be like desynced or something. I had to teleport out of the monsters just so I could hit something.
It's like the bottom right-hand corner.
Ah, goddammit. Stygian Doll.
How you doing in the Durance?
In the Durance, you can meet your fellow demon in the Durance. Lots of Stygian Dolls in the frickin' Durance. Exploding in your face in the Durance.
I have 1 H. Never mind.
Just don't run all over the place.
I just don't know where you are. I can't see you on the map.
Bottom left corner or right corner.
Oh, okay.
Greaves.
Well, I gotta run all the way back to the Durance too. So maybe it's like,
Yeah, and the same Stygian Doll is gonna kill me.
yeah.
Bottom right corner. What is the bottom though? Where?
The bottomest of the rightest of the leftest of the left of the right of the left.
If you live in the southern hemisphere, the bottom right is just the top left. So you know you really gotta
North,
know.
northeast, southwest. Don't do any of
yeah,
those things
maybe
mean anything to you.
Cardinal roads.
Ah, I found it! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Now I need to make my way to the waypoints. Alright. Maybe some adventure. Yeah. Fuck this.
Trap killed you.
Language.
I do a trap, yeah.
Trappy lap a lap a lap.
Phrasing. I'm watching your body. If you kick the trap. I've died to exploding chest before in hardcore. That was really sad. It's my bloody. You said top right, bottom left, bottom right. Oh my god.
I think I've tried. I think I've actually tried to die to an exploding item before in like the game. I remember one time I was really low on health and I just kept walking around clicking on barrels trying to see if I could die from explosions, and I could never get my character to actually die.
Did you have too much health again? Like life with the fish?
It's very difficult. Like they don't do that much damage, but
Yeah.
but even then, like I was clicking on every barrel it was in range.
It's like you move barrels.
Can't you just come up here and kill these monsters? Make it a lot easier.
It's gonna be a sad naked walk back to my body.
Yeah, me too, me too. Oh, I forgot I can kick and knock back. I should just be knocking these fools back.
Oh Jesus.
I just stole Fizzy's gold.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like I need MA skillers, Carson. Like that's one thing that I definitely do need. I need like a full inventory of MA skillers. I've only got one so far. Eventually I'm hoping to fill that up, but we'll see. And then,
Oh my god.
honestly, I'm really looking forward to the day when I can finally get my hands on a frickin' Chains of Honor, just because, like, it makes such a big difference in, like, what other pieces of equipment I can use, so I don't have to worry so much about resistances and all that other dojinks. But that's down the road when I finally get my hands on a burr rune. Which, who knows, you know, maybe I'll get like a tradery something for that jewel. That one charm I have is worth a burr rune, so just I don't know if anybody actually has a burr rune to friggin' gimme.
What's the charm stuff?
Somebody just offered me 2 gold runes for it, which I feel like is really it's really low. It's the same exact thing that I had before. Somebody offered me a vex for it before. I feel like 2 gulls is actually higher than a vex right now, though.
So, okay.
Because everybody wants the damn gull runes for the mosaics, right?
Easier to trade, I feel.
Yeah, it's easier to trade off 2 gulls. I still don't think that's worth a 7% MF 11 fire res small charm, though.
This is the hardest rush that I've ever
Definitely not.
Are you guys still in Act 3?
Yes.
Trying to
Yeah.
get my-
Christ, man.
Endurance.
Oh my god.
Are you in hell or nightmare?
Nightmare.
What?
Hey, I'm level 3,
I'm
man.
level 50, and I'm naked and trying to get to my body.
You don't need your body. You just
I-
need the
You're
waypoint
right.
and go
I
out
just
of
need
the
the
game.
waypoint, but I don't know where that is either.
Oh, I can give you the waypoint.
Yeah.
He
just tell-
needs to
no,
run
no,
to
no,
it,
I
you
need
know?
to run to it.
Well, what we need
Oh
is
my
somebody
God.
to literally kill all the monsters so we can actually walk
yeah,
to
someone with a frozen orb come here. Like, oh my gosh.
I have a portal up at the waypoint.
Well,
It doesn't do us any-
too.
We
Ginger,
cannot enter the portal. that's the problem.
Oh, I know, but you can see it on the map.
I
just
was-
dropped.
Yeah, but that
What
doesn't
you
help me when there's
get?
like a million Stygian Dolls in between that point and...
Arachnids, a mesher,
They explode and they're not a
Oh,
problem.
that's what I'm.
Nice, grats.
No, I already have one. You want it?
You already have one.
Yeah,
Wow.
I traded for mine.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could wear it. +1 to skills would be nice. It'd make me a little less tanky, but +1 to skills would certainly be nice.
All right.
Alright, follow me. We're gonna do this. We got this. I'm gonna distract him. Go,
Uh,
go. No!
Where'd you get it from?
I'm
Terrazone.
gonna drag him off
Oh,
your body.
nice.
You come back. I'm dragging him off your body. So that you can get through that doorway.
In this very game that we're both in.
Alright.
It just dropped.
Arachnids. That's definitely a good split MF find, that's for sure.
Alright, you ready? I pulled him off your body. Get over here.
I'm trying. I have no stamina.
Okay. Oh my god. Now I need
found a
Bring
arachnid
some
smash?
potions while you do it.
Yeah, he found an arachnid smash.
Nice.
Nice.
Running.
I'm literally just
That brings me up to level 38. Phoenix Strike. And level
you back at level
40
one?
Blades of Ice.
Alright, there he is. Alright. Hold
Because
on.
when we die, we have to go run all the way back.
Yeah, we're really bonding here, I can tell.
There's nothing.
Oh no. If I take one more hit, I die, so.
I literally there was nothing around.
There's
and I
exactly
died.
one
But
big,
there's a
big
deep-
fella. There's a mullet. Oh my. Alright, well,
So-
your body's clear. That path is clear now, so. I'm
So
coming back.
I figured out a much better way to get the second charge on Phoenix Strike than actually building 2 charges.
Please
So
Ah, no, Stygian Doll.
So what you do is
Area
you got
body
a
spray.
you got an alternate set of attacks, like or weapons or whatever you got. Maybe you got pre-bluff claws or whatever. Just build a full stack of Phoenix. Just don't even bother. Just build the full stack and then just swap weapons. Attack once with a regular melee attack. It doesn't even have to be a finisher. And then it will just burn 1 charge, and then you can just go back and build all the others. Or you can just build all the others with it, and then you just go back and you just build the last charge of all the others,
At 3.
No!
and it just works out better because you don't have to worry about none of it.
You don't have to worry about counting. Just like a link.
It's much easier to burn a charge than it is to like specifically pick a charge you want to go to.
Yeah.
Didn't you say it was Phoenix Strike 1 you wanted with the other?
The
You
what?
can do either one.
What's the password for the Wombat game?
3.
Oh, nice. Phoenix Strike and Death Sentry. That's worth some. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. It's not worth anything because it's a Battle Cestus. I think battle cestuses are only capable of 2 sockets, which is an issue. So they can't be used for the rune word. Unfortunately.
But you can put steel in that.
Or pattern.
Yeah, or an actual rune word. Oh my god. Dude, the lag on that dude. He swung at me and hit me 5 feet away.
TP me in.
What's up, Dark Hado? How's that going?
Well, I've got the path cleared from the waypoint to 3.
Come into the nightmare game just when I finish this. Help still.
Are you guys like doing a new character day, or are you rushing them, or what's going on?
No, it's not really a rush.
That's for damn sure.
It's
It's a massacre.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people are dying for a rush. I'm not, a lot of death going on.
It's essentially,
We're just clearing the whole level 2, you know, just on accident.
It's essentially just a sharing of waypoints, a very slow walk of the game.
I mean, the dolls at Nightmare don't even really do that much damage. Their health is so low.
I have an excuse. I'm level 3.
Oh. He's level 3, and
Wow.
I'm level 47 with no stats in it. So.
No stats used.
No healing.
Hell rune.
It's a no respect playthrough.
Oh my god, zombies and everything.
There's no respect in this
So the
game.
replays that I always do then.
Yeah.
So where?
I hate
So
to call you, but... No, Trav, where are you going? There's a lot of things here that are...
I'm just gonna hide here.
Yeah, I'm coming with you. Oh no!
Oh, he literally
no!
meteored me.
Yeah.
+1 sorceress.
Just gonna hang by your waypoint.
Right, yeah,
Monarch.
You stuck it.
What are you guys running right now? Not Ginger. You
That
said
split MF game, just, you know.
We're running
Split, GGM split MF3.
Correct.
I mean, you can just come in and do whatever you want to do. You want to run with me, run with me. You want to go farm keys, go ahead. You want to go to the terror zone, go ahead.
Yeah,
You want to pick your nose in town, you know what? More power to you. I mean,
I'm just solo key running now. Might as well have people like better chance.
yeah,
my God,
players
my
count
body.
increases chances for sure.
Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. I found my body. My body gives me like 60% run walk, so now I can actually outrun everything. Alright. Oh my gosh. It's working.
I can see you. I can see you.
You see me flying through this game right now? Dude, if I die right in front of the waypoint.
Wait until you find the, going to
Oh
number
no,
4.
I'm going to die.
Wait until you find the extra fast dolls. You're not going to be able to run away from them.
Oh, I know.
Let's go.
Oh, no. I have 1
Where-
HP, dude. I have 1 HP.
Where's this
Where-
waypoint even
Where
located?
is it? Oh,
Ugh,
no. Oh,
another
no.
break
No.
is
No,
yuck.
drop a health pot.
Just stay still.
Just drop a health pot. I don't have any on me. Oh my god.
Town portals are still a thing.
Oh, thank God.
I don't even have a town portal. I have no money.
Oh my god. Dear Lord Jesus, I had to get out of that channel. Like, the dude just would never stop talking.
They're the most epic nightmare adventure ever.
I mean, it's cool and all. If you want to do a rush or you want to do, like, whatever, that's fine. I don't really care. But, like, I don't know why they always have to do it in the channel where everybody is. Like, it's like, okay, you're doing a rush, and they're always like, it's like a auctioneer. They're like, all right, I got the portal up. All right, everybody come on in. We got the stuff. All right, we got the amulet over here. Here, the arcane sanctuary. All right, come on, we got the summoner. All right, which tomb is it? Come on, let's go. We got the tomb. All right, you ever know what tomb it is? Can somebody put the waypoint up for the waypoint? Can we go to the tomb and a waypoint? Everybody got the waypoint. Nobody's putting the portal up for the waypoint. Has everybody got the waypoint? Oh my god. And it's just like, it never freaking ends, like the entire time they're doing the run, but then But they don't think to be like, okay, let's hop into another channel so we can not, like, auctioneer the main doujang.
Should have heard it last night. One guy was just wired out on Red Bulls.
Just got the Adderall in there.
I had a drunk baby in my ear. That's what it's about. His mind was just all over the place.
There we go. Just tried to build Phoenix chart. I think I missed like every single time I tried to build it. It was awful. You charge for a rush? I don't rush people, so I don't charge for rushes. Even when I rush you, it's pretty much just me walking everywhere. I'll walk you there. I'm also really weird. Like, if you're capable of helping, I expect you to help. Like, well, you're level 60. You can help. Get your butt in here. Another shark skin belt to add to the pile of shark skin belts ready to be crafted. Well,
SCP.
thank you for the follow there. Name of person I cannot pronounce. I wouldn't even know how to begin to pronounce that. That's in a completely different language.
Good afternoon, everybody.
What's going on?
I was trying to say hi, and as I hit push to talk, my cat jumped on my back and attacked me. I guess it's time to give it attention.
It reminds me of a story that my dad used to tell when we were younger. Apparently, this was before I was born. I don't remember who it was, but apparently one of the cats was literally just like claws out on top of the baby's head. Ooh. Just like I guess he was very upset for some reason. I don't know. My dad tells the story, like he literally couldn't even get the cat off, and so like by the time he actually got the cat off, like, and then the cat just started like clawing at him, so he just like picked up the cat, threw it outside. Like, the cat was having like a nervous breakdown or something and decided he wanted to take it out on the baby.
Yeah, she wasn't. I think she just wanted to lay on the back of the gaming chair because she does that on the couch. Well, the gaming chair isn't quite as wide as the couch, so therefore she wanted to dig in to hang on to me. So, God bless her.
I mean, it is. I don't think it has anything to do with like that specifically. It's shooty. It's more or less just that they were doing a completely different activity than we were doing, and then like just being really loud and really like vibrant about that activity that they're doing. I'd be like if you had I don't know, like you were playing Monopoly in the dining room or something, and then like another group came in and they're playing Sorry. And they're sitting at like the table right next to yours, and they're like really so loud you can't even play Monopoly. And you're like, and then one of them kicks your board over. Like that's why we have different channels, so that like when you're doing something like that, you can just hop into a different channel and do your Janks.
Oh, so I have a question for you. I watched your North Star Smiter video, and that's really cool. And as I'm thinking about the skills, because I looked twice, I didn't see that you had the skill portion. Am I just going to max out Fist of the Heavens?
Yeah, I forgot to put the skill portion in there, but it's basically just maxed out Fist of the Heavens, maxed out Holy Bolt, maxed out Smite, maxed out Fanaticism. and then you just put whatever's left into smite. You can get like cleansing and stuff like that. I think I wrote the skills down in one of the comments because I forgot to go over that in the video.
Definitely looks cool and fun. Exactly like you were talking about earlier.
It's an extremely powerful build. I literally just walk through most of the game. And if you enjoy the smiter, I mean that's the really cool thing about the build is that it's just like you 100% still have the smiter. Like you are still very much an extremely powerful smiter, but you're also extremely powerful in other ways as well. It's very similar to this character in many ways. I feel like this character and the North Star Smiter have a lot of analogs because this character is extremely good at killing bosses, and she's also extremely good at AoE damage. Obviously, you know, because you can see like from all the freaking lightning and everything that I shove in people's faces. So like it's a very similar build in very many regards because you can do both things. You have basically multiple damage types. So, you know, this character has 3 different damage types: ice, lightning, and physical damage. The North Star Smiter is honestly, I think, a little bit more powerful because the magic damage just kind of like bypasses immunities. Like, even if a monster happens to be magic immune, it just bypasses right by that. And it's like, yeah, we don't fucking care. You're immune to anything. Like, just, you know, we're just going to kill you anyway. And the only problem that the holy damage has is the beasts. But then that's the really cool thing is that, like, a Fist of the Heavens Paladin has the same problem. So you fix the Fist of the Heavens Paladin by adding in another element type. Which is, of course, your physical. So you got really nice physical damage and really nice elemental damage. So anytime you come across a monster that's physical, you know, that's immune to your magic damage, like maggots and stuff like that, you just whip out the shield and start smiting away. And while the Holy Bolt is nice and the Fist of the Heaven is nice, like from what I found, like a lot of the times with the bosses and like specific monsters that have large HP pools, it didn't really do a good job killing the individual tough monsters, especially like the ones that have you know, like extra strong and various other mechanics that make them just tanky as all get out. So you're a smiter. Like anytime you run into a monster that's even remotely difficult, you just break out the shield and start ripping things to shreds.
Moon.
Yep, cow level. We'll switch right to cows. I mean, it's not good for EXP, but we can get some good items there, which is really what we want.
You guys have space in your game for me to jump in?
Yep.
I'm gonna make a cow level here in a second. We just want to kill Diablo.
The one thing about the smiter that the build that you had solved is if you charge into a pack and there's like 14 of them, well, Fist of the Heavens now can spread throughout them, and that's kind of the deal.
Oh yeah, I mean, and like just in general, Fist of the Heavens is a great combo with that build because they're both combat skills. You build combat skills for both. You get tons of damage out of both because of it. I mean, like I would literally, I think I ended up with like some crazy ridiculous amount of like combat skills by the time I was finished because I had like +8 on my weapon slots and I had like pretty much plus skills everywhere I could fit it. And by the time I was done, I had like just redonkulous level whole Fist of the Heavens, redonkulous level Holy Shield, redonkulous level freaking Holy Bolt. And the Holy Bolt is also useful too. Like there's going to be situations where you have something that's kind of like off screen, and it's pretty cool because you can just like start Holy Bolting it. As long as it's a demon or an undead, you'll still be able to kill it even if it's something off screen. I even considered going into prayer so I could get the healing synergy.
Oh, inside of
So the holy bolt would have that, like, the healing effect. All right, I'm gonna make GGM cows 1. Let's just we'll start the sequence.
I have the leg already in, so I can make the portal as soon as it starts.
Sweet. Let's kill some cows, moo 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 moo. Kill some cows, moo 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 moo. Get some runes, moo 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 moo. All them cows, moo 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 moo. Moo 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 moo. All them moo 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 moo. Moo 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 moo.
Just want to build.
Small jammy jammy jam 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 jam. Small jammy jam 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 jam.
5 to 13 fire damage.
You might want to hang on to that for one of the enchantresses. Tal rune. Another Kraken shell. 2 socket 523. That's good defense. If anybody's still looking for a smoke base, it's a little high on strength, but it's all right.
Someone was asking for 2 socket earlier.
I think they wanted an Archon, but
Yeah.
Got a elite or a unique. Well, I guess he's probably dead now.
which one? Where? Wow.
Yeah, Ice Wolf. There he is. I think I'm a little too low level. It seemed like I was kept whiffing on him. I went up to him thinking I could beat him.
Aww. I freaking had charges when I teleported. And I guess they just disappeared as soon as I landed. I was like, what, like a fraction of a second too late? Who? Oh, White Monarch?
Do you remember that character?
Oh, the White Monarch character? Yeah.
No, Hooge.
Hooge?
Yeah, he's in the kinship.
I'm not sure.
He was, I think, season 1, Ebony Warrior, the one that did all the bell runs, chaos runs. He was the one that helped me on the Javazon telling in to bail while you were running chaos.
I'm not sure. I'm terrible with names.
That was his character name, was Ebony Warrior. It was a hammered and Paladin.
I don't think he played with us very much. Because I think I remember who you're talking about. And I just remember him not actually, like, joining us very often.
He was with us the first season.
He would show up every now and then.
Dropped off.
And just, like, drop items in the game. How would you join the kinship, Pete? Type in !Discord. And what you want to do is you want to look for the channel that says Kinship GGM Charter. And you want to read the charter. And those are the rules for the kinship, and you need to agree to those before we'll let you in. And then shoot me a message, and I'll let me know that you agree to the rules. and I will let you in. You know what I need to start doing? I need to just like put like a random number letter combination at the end of the charter and be like, send me the random number combination that you find at the end of the charter.
Yeah, so you know they actually read it.
So they know at least they actually freaking clicked on it. And I can change it every now and then, you know, so.
I think that's a good idea.
The Dust Shroud.
You read the officer chat.
By the way, because all of this is Terror Zone, any Grand Charms we get here are perfectly re-rollable. So if you guys want to re-roll the Grand Champions, get you some doojanks up in here.
Oh, Dark Snipe. Anyone want a Dark Sight? Or do I throw it back on the ground?
Is that the one with the dim vision windstruck? It's good for a merc. It's a very defensive helmet. Drop it in one of the swappies or something.
Be better for a merc if that mana leech was life leech.
It would be, but believe it or not, that
Dim vision does
the dim vision thing actually does help a lot, because anytime the monsters hit the merc, they cause the dim vision to apply on themselves, and it'll just automatically cast directly on the target, so doesn't matter where they are. Works on gloams too, which is great.
That's why I like my ravens.
I need to look up the defense range numbers on the Kraken Shell, because I'm trying to find like a decent defense Kraken Shell for this doojank that I want. Kraken Shell D2. Maximum defense on the Kraken Shell is apparently 523.
You know you can just look on Tradery for that too.
Yeah, I could probably try and see if I can find a 3-socket on there. I don't have a lemur in though, so I guess I'm just like figure it. I'll find it by the time I find my lemur.
No, I mean if you want to like know the max defense on anything, max rolls, whenever you search it, it'll tell you.
It has the rolls on the left-hand side on Tradery.
Oh, I thought you said Tradery. I don't really like using. I don't really like using max roll. It's confusing.
No, Tradery.
Yeah, if you search for like a Kraken Shell on Tradery, on the left-hand side where like the filters are and everything, it has like the min-maxes of everything.
Yeah.
Like the defense. And...
The lowest defense, the highest defense it can get.
I just pulled it up on Wiki and it was right there. I just didn't know what it was right off the top of my head. Apparently it's 523. I don't want a superior one because it costs way too much to repair.
Where are you at? Oh, you're already in there.
Ooh, champions. What's up, Champalamps?
Right off the bat.
Well, there's a Grand Charm that's that looks special.
Yeah, it's called a Sunder.
Or a Geats.
Well, chances of it being a Geeds are pretty low. It's a 74 cold. Not bad.
That is...
Mine is a 73, so it's not better than mine.
Got a 71.
Still, 74 is a good one.
That's probably a goal. Vex, maybe. Goal.
They go down every day.
That's what I keep telling people.
I looked like an hour ago.
The Sunders tend to go down and down and down.
Until the end. Then the perfect ones go way up.
I mean, you make a good point though. Like, maybe I should just trade this off. And just get the rune for it now before they're worth nothing.
Yeah, I have an 80 if someone still needs a Cold Sunder that I've been saving for like a drop or someone asking. So you could trade that one, just get a rune for now.
And I'll just take whatever somebody will give me for it, basically. Because I know for a fact that like it's not going to take very long before they're just worthless.
Yep.
If they're not perfect, then they won't bring anything.
I mean, they basically right now, if you get something like that, it's equal to like getting yourself a martial arts grand charm. Because I paid ist for my charms, basically.
And that charm will give you negative 74 cold resist to you, but it
Yes.
goes through the immunities of the miles.
Correct. Sunder charms lower the resistance to 95 of that particular resistance if the monster was immune. And then the number on them, and I wish they did this different because people really got confused when it first was released, and new people still are. The number is how it affects your character. It's the punishment for wearing it.
I literally made a whole video on this because there were so many people confusing it.
Because people thought, oh my god, 90 means it minuses at 90. 90 is the best. No, 90 is the worst because it minuses your resistance by 90.
And after I made the video and I told everybody how it worked, and I called them out for like being silly and like literally thinking that the worst one was literally the best, I got several people who commented were like, "You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about."
Oh jeez.
Honestly, the way they set it up and the way it looks on there, they did it wrong. They could have done it differently.
I disagree. Like, yes, it may not be worded properly, but you can clearly see your resistance go down when you put it in your inventory. It doesn't take a genius to pick up the charm and see your resistance go up and put the charm down and see your resistance go down. It really doesn't take a genius to do that. Like, as soon as you put it in your inventory, your resistance goes straight down into the dirt.
Yeah. Well, I think the part that's like what they did poorly is what does Sundered mean, and people don't know that it's literally it takes an immune mob, sets it to 95, so you can do 5% of your damage. That's what a Sundered mob is, and there's just no explanation on that, unless I guess it was in the patch notes when they first did it.
I mean, they took the time to explain to everybody what it did, so yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people just don't read or something. They just don't know.
But if you're, say, like a fire sorceress and you're headed into, say, a chaos run, in Act 4, now you'll be able to do that by yourself. Now you don't have to worry about the immunes because you're going to get a chunk of your damage just going through.
And the other thing that's still happening, by the way, is that people think that the Sunder charm is all you need.
No,
like I get comments constantly about how the Sunder charms are useless and they don't work, and how they put the Sunder charm in their inventory and it didn't make any difference, so they couldn't kill anything. And I'm like,
how many faucets do you have?
Hence the 95%.
Like, did you put any negative resistance in your inventory too? Like, did you use a Crescent Moon? Did you use a Griffin's Eye? Did you use anything with negative resistance on it? Some facets? Anything?
Well, that's exactly what I mean. It's like they don't understand that 95% means you do 5% of your damage. If you do 100 damage, you do 5 damage to the mob. It's not that much help until you stack other negative res on. And then you can do, 40 damage to the mob instead of 5. It's just an example of, like, I don't know.
I know, and I try to explain that as best I can, but it seems like no matter how I explain it, there's always some guy in there who's just, like, completely on the opposite side. Like, Sunders are useless. I never use Sunders, because all they do is make it so that the monster's not immune, but I still can't kill him.
Where are you at? Here.
You give me a lemon.
Yeah, I tried to give it to you last game, but you were already in the cow portal.
Oh, right. Well, I just need to find the 3-socket Kraken. I have a 3-socket Kraken, but it's a low roll on the defense. I now just realized it's 448. 523 is the max. I already have this stupid ornate plate. So, I'm trying to Just trying to find a decent one. What are the endless portals in the D4 video? They were talking about some dungeon that apparently has like portals that go to other dungeons, and like it's not. I don't think it's an endless portal. It's just basically like this particular dungeon is full of portals, and the portals just simply take you to more dungeons. I'm sure there's an end. There's always an end.
Are you wanting a superior one?
No, I'm actually specifically not looking for superior because I don't.
You don't want the expensive repair.
Yeah, because I'm burning like way too much gold on that stupid armor. It's because I get hit all the time. Like I just constantly am getting hit, like never-endingly.
And what defense are you looking for?
523 is the cap on the non-superior.
See 520 on it here.
With 3 sockets, I'll take it. That's
He
close
wants a
enough.
Mao. He wants a Mao.
For a Kraken shell?
Yeah.
Offer him a lum.
Whole limb is what? Oh no. I will offer him
A lum. I'll give him two lums. I'll give him 2 lums. I'm generous. I already have a 3-socket Kraken shell in my stash. Like I'm not paying somebody a Mal rune for something I've already got. Not for 30 more defense.
520 defense. 2 lumps.
That's why I'm literally just looking for it in the cow level. We're in the cow level right now. The base is dropping the cow level all the time. I'm not like super worried about it. I've been bleeding gold for the past couple days. I'll be okay for a couple more hours.
I just want an arachnids.
What does the bull cathos go for? Vex?
Oh look, a spiderweb sash.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it's rare though. Failed unique probably. 17 strength, 38 life. Wraith chain.
You just like crushed my hopes and dreams right there. Said I want an A-rack and you're like, oh, spiderweb sash.
I just got one.
I mean, it just dropped from the Cow King. I don't tell you. I wasn't joking.
Playing with my emotions.
I just went toe to toe with one simple little bovine in the corner when he drops a grand charm. Fighting him the whole time we've been in here.
I'm using the rail runes to craft with, so like I keep burning all the rail runes. I'm making those caster amulets that everybody wants.
You just keep on making them.
Eventually, we will have some god tier amulets. Rail rune.
Still waiting on a very pretty one.
Grand charm.
Are we all going different directions?
I don't know.
Hello, hello.
81 fire, Sunder. What's up, guys?
Hey there.
We're down here hiding from the Nightmare Rush.
That was rough, I'm telling you.
White line up there.
It sounded like I was listening to like a D-Day radio, and people were just dying left and right and like screaming into the microphone.
I went in there to run it, and it's still... They're in Act 4 now. Like,
They're finally in Act 4?
Look,
They were
we cleared everything. We went to get the waypoint, and we got made a new game, cleared it all the way to level 3, and then one of them, he hadn't taken the waypoint in the other game. Like he hadn't taken it. That was crazy.
I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Should probably grab some of these Grand Charms for re-rolling. Let me just grab, like, just a couple of these, because they're like, every single one of these can be re-rolled in here. That way I'll have some extras when I want to re-roll.
That way, maybe after 20 years, you'll finally get a 45 lopper.
Dude, I was re-rolling the other day while we were crafting, because I had like a bunch of the ones that just don't really have a lot of uses. Got a +1 defensive with 30 life. Gave it to the party pally.
These Grand Charms, can I roll one of them?
Yeah, you need one here. Does
How do you roll
12% faster hit recovery. Any Grand Charm that drops here can be re-rolled. They're all high enough level. You just put them at three perfect gems in the cube with them and then re-roll it. But don't use amethysts, rubies, or emeralds. We need those for crafting.
Yeah, but I have a shitload of them. I just need
Topazes.
to get them out of my stash.
Oh, hey.
I haven't
He
really been
accepted.
picking up gems.
I gotta go to Europe. Give me them 2 lumberns. Ginger. No. Going to get your Kraken shell.
I'm doing a dress cap.
Jesus. Well, I got a 43 to life, but nothing else on 11 rolls.
Did you see that Bing AI that went like full Charminator? It's like a chat GBT Bing combo that they're working on. There's like, I hope the human race dies and stuff like it was bad. Look for the link. Are you guys ready?
Another Grand Champion.
Save my spot.
Yeah, but so Diablo is a monster level 94, and Diablo charms are good to roll. So if you wanted to roll a Diablo charm, that's like one of the good ones. All these monsters in here, including the trash mobs, are 95 or higher. So they are one level higher, if not even more, depending on if they're a champion or an elite, than Diablo is. So everything in here is good for re-rolling if you want to re-roll. Ooh, IO rune. Another bulwark, another cure, another do-jank. They put IO in the metamorphosis element too.
Coming back to America with your Kraken shell.
Born to be an American, cause at least he knows he's not free. Because he's gotta work every day of his life just to pay for rent for me. Branch on.
What number are we on?
4. Damn, look at all them jammies dropping everywhere. Jammies, can't you see? Sometimes I just want a skillet from thee, but you don't give me no damn jammies that got nothing good on them, so screw you in the face, you're a mean old man. Where the hell did the cow king go? I could have sworn he was right there. Did he just teleport away?
He got obliterated in the white-out blizzard.
What?
I think he teleported. Because there was no items on the ground. There's no stamina potions over there. And whenever he dies, he always drops stamina potions.
Oh, I saw a little circle of rares that dropped. You should call your build like Thunder Snow or something. That's
The pyrotechnic. Come on.
okay, I could see that.
Because she's got the pyrotechnics. She's a pyrotechnic creator.
All right.
I got a Kraken shell, yeah. I only want the Kraken shell because it looks pretty. That's literally the only reason. I'll probably use that for my Chains of Honor as well. Oh, ceremonial pike. That is Lycander's flank, right? It's actually a really. Yeah, we'll just killing cows. Here, hold on. Portal's up.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, a Hellforge blade. Free socket 469 Hellforge blade.
That's the right number right there.
Yeah, I went through all the armors and tried to pick out the one I liked the best. It seems to always be the Kraken shell. I guess I just really like the Kraken shell. It was the same thing for the Paladin last season too.
I remember.
But this time I didn't want a superior base. See, I think the difference between the Paladin and the Assassin. Paladin has tons of defense, so he doesn't get hit. So like in general, like I didn't have any issues I think with repair costs because he was just never getting hit. You know, block chance and then huge defense and all that. This girl, she gets annihilated. Like she jumps into a pack of monsters, and when they swing at her, it's like a 90% chance they're gonna hit me. So like the durability on my armor is always dropping, and it's
What's
just
your block chance?
it's like 50 some odd percent, but it's not enough. Yeah, like 53, I think is what I'm at. I'm stuck in the middle.
There you go.
Alright. I think I'm going to put my old treachery on my merc. And then I got the Guardian Angel Templar coat that's F. That honestly still needs to be upgraded. If anybody wants it. I mean, it needs to be upgraded and socketed, and honestly, it would make a really nice merc armor. But as it is right now, it's decent, but it's not the best. And then you also need the resistances to make it work.
If we had a trap barb, he needs that on his merc.
I mean, I could take it if no one else wanted. I'm building this barb I'm on right now. He's gonna be running trap.
Yeah, if you need it.
Yeah.
It is definitely a merc item. I mean, yeah, you socket it, upgrade it. That thing's got like 2.5k defense on it, and then with all the extra resistances that it gives the merc, it makes them practically immortal.
Yeah, and for trap, like the 15 fire, that's amazing actually.
There's a +1 Sork coordinate that dropped earlier if anybody wants to take a look at it.
So when I'm in the game and I'm trying to figure out inside the game what my block chance is to be max block as a paladin, I'm not seeing that when I click on that little arrow for advanced stats. It doesn't show.
Hold your mouse over defense.
Yeah. Well, over the number.
Chance to perfect.
But
Also,
yeah.
Also make sure you're casting your holy shield before you check your chance to block, because it changes the number.
Yeah, I got to put more, I guess, dexterity into.
Well, that's what we're saying is that like, don't set your dexterity up without holy shield running.
Yep,
So make sure that's running before you try and figure out how much dexterity you need. Because the holy shield drastically changes the dexterity requirements to hit 75%.
Alright, cool. That got me. I just got myself to 75, which I think is the max. If my research is right.
Hopefully this will severely reduce the amount of resistances. I mean, repair costs I need. And my merc doesn't have to have repair costs, so haha. Oh my god, I just realized I put a treachery on a frickin' merc that has a frickin' hustle on.
Oh yeah, here you go.
If he wasn't hitting his max breakpoint before, he certainly is now.
That's for all your druid solar creeper builds. That was sarcasm, by the way.
Solar Creeper is worth some money though. That's a high-end skill, so it's probably 35k in the bank. 35k in the bank, dude.
Oh great, I dropped it somewhere. Wonderful. Now I'm making fun of myself here. I should have kept it for money.
Won't the fade from treachery cancel out the burst of speed from hustle?
Oh, I'm not running hustle. Yeah, they'll fight each other back and forth. Yeah. Every time the hustle procs the burst of speed, it'll overwrite the fade, and the fade will overwrite the hustle.
But it will be a never-ending battle.
Mm-hmm. Die, Cow King. Grand Charm from the Cow King. He's level 98 right now, because we're level 95 Terrorize Zone, so it's a level 98 charm right there.
We're level... Oh, yeah.
White Monarch.
Already got one.
Oh, it got swooped up real fast, so I'm guessing somebody needed it.
There's one here by Bio1.
Cody, what are you doing? You weirdo.
Ouch.
Weirdo dog.
I think that would be a... one I should hold on to. Good evade.
No.
Definitely not for Mosaic. I don't know, but that's not a Mosaic.
Oh, but charge ball, like it's not a trap claw. And
What I learned on what, day 3 of Ladder, there's crazy people on here when it comes to these claws. Some people pay a ridiculous amount for...
yeah, but what rune word would you make in that?
I just don't think that one's good for anything, unfortunately.
I wouldn't make anyone.
Bulleting cows at the moment.
Yes.
More smear.
How long does this say terrorized?
1 hour exactly. So at the top of the hour, it will be gone.
Like 25 minutes left.
Fine.
Damn. I just got my level 5 barbarian pushed through to hell difficulty.
He can't level here anyway. Should level him.
Oh, but he can.
Yeah, he can.
Why?
And he can fork. The rune chances.
Where's your hamster,
yeah.
Minsk? Where's your
But
hamster?
if you, yeah, but if you're level 5, isn't it better to just do Tristram and stuff up to like 40 or 60?
Not in the hell game.
They're doing G rushes. G rushes are completely different, but he does have a really stiff penalty up till 25.
It's a crazy penalty. Like
He won't get hardly any EXP till 25.
Nope. But I can still hork bodies.
The penalty that exists at 24 and below is so stiff that it's I don't even know. It just doesn't hardly anything. But once he hits 25, he'll just start like gaining levels like crazy.
yeah.
Probably would honestly be faster to just run Tristram.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Greetings.
I was just gonna go in there and hork bodies.
Hawkins.
Mm-hmm. The Jawburian. No longer Barbarian this ladder, it's Jawburian.
How about the Chambarian?
Yeah, I
That'll
thought
be.
jams.
I would say that'll be next ladder season, but everyone's going to be playing Diablo 4 next.
I mean, when Diablo 4 comes out, we're gonna play. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Not play?
We're going to realize it's garbage and come back to Diablo 2.
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
But we'll at least give it one ladder. We'll give it the college try.
I have
The old college
I have no
try.
faith.
Yes.
I'm still going to play it, but I have no faith. I'll
I mean,
play through it
I
one
think it's
time.
gonna be amazingly good, but they could just fuck it up with like single things as the trading system.
Ow! Booby trap portal is booby trapped.
Who said that?
Who booby trapped the portal?
Holy crap.
It's a good thing I can freeze things, but there's a storm feast, immune to physical, extra fast, cold enchanted monster here. Get up against the wall.
Yeah, I'm trying to position him here.
Yeah, well, dude, we're doing a horrible job. He's going the wrong way. Like, what is going on with this? Like,
I should have got behind him and pushed him the other way.
get it together.
Noob spider alert.
He's immune to physical. You can't do anything to him anyway.
What? That's cheating.
It's not cheating. Freaking ambush of the door got my merc. That's rude. Another monarch.
Although, yeah. Someone.
Okay.
I mean, definitely grab it.
Got it.
Everybody wants some damn monarchs now. Everybody's so excited about the monarchs. My monarch! They be cracking me up with that, Jane. My monarch!
Hello. Who was the guy that needed the Zerker axe?
It's me.
Alright, you can join my game if you want. You can draw it up.
What's the name?
Cat 2. Password is 1-1, I think. Otherwise, it's probably 2-2.
There we go. Alright, finally got my damn charges built. Do I have a green essence for a Mal? I'm gonna be honest with you, I drop all my essences on the ground in swap games whenever I get a chance, so I don't even...
Oh,
I wouldn't even know.
I'm full.
Yeah.
I've never been the guy to need all the respecs. Everybody else is always using tokens left and right. I'm over here like, you guys need tokens?
Nice.
Alright. Well, have fun with it.
I'm trying to test out
What, man?
different characters to figure
Alright.
out which one I like the most. I
No
definitely
problem.
like the Summon Druid, that's for sure.
Two-blade device.
I was taking a look at the Ice Amazon because I've picked up some various little bows and stuff, and that looks like that's control.
The amount of crowd control that character crowd control in the entire game. There is no character in the game that can just like lock down entire groups of monsters the way that character can. I can't even do it on this character, and this character has pretty insane crowd control. The frickin' freezing Arrowzon has the power of life and death over her allies.
Well, and it's pretty flexible too, because you can switch the. At least what I was reading, you could go to strafe, and then that would take care of some of the physical needs you run across. That would be your issue.
You can gear it up now with the Sunder Charm that you just focus on part. I don't think you have to have an alternate thing. You have the right gear.
It's just insanity with those charms.
It's not any more ridiculous than the Javazon when she throws a javelin into a particularly dense pack.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
if you've never seen a Javazon throw a javelin into like a really dense pack of cows, like it's honestly worse than this, and it lags up the entire game when it happens too. During that brief period of time when the javelins freaking hit the pack and like all the lightning bolts come out, like it's just insanity. This looks tame by comparison.
I miss my spare zone.
So rude. I'm liking that lower resistance though. I can feel it doing its job. I think that's it, I guess. So it looks like there's a little middle. Oh, we came from the middle area. That's right. We came from the middle area. Alright, next. Moo. You guys notice that you guys have ever actually paid attention? But when the cow level is on TZ and you join a game, it just goes moo.
I love it.
As soon as you join.
Link your armor that you made.
Oh yeah. Shriashri.
I just got this ethereal berserker axe, and I was gonna make Breath of the Dying, because I can get 6 sockets for sure.
That's a good base. That's a good base, yeah. It's a very good base for a Breath of the Dying.
You random socket it and get 5. It's an excellent death base. The best death base.
That is true, but I don't have a Vex. But yeah, I guess I could get one.
What are people getting for the Monarchs right now?
I think it's down to like probably foul.
Foul? That's
Maybe
terrible.
go.
That's terrible.
As if I rolled it and I got 5, I could make the one thing, and I could
if
make
you
a
rolled
oath
it
if I get
and
4.
If you rolled it and got 5, it's actually worth more. Well,
But I can get
worth
3
what?
as well, right? And then I can use it for nothing.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole part of rolling. It's a gamble.
Roll the dice.
It's a gamble, gamble, gamble.
Reaper's Toll.
We got a Reaper's Toll?
Yep.
Nice. F or non-F?
Wow.
Non-F.
That's the third one.
Still good for mercs.
I've got an
Never
S
seen
on
one.
my
What
merc.
is that? Can you link it?
It's the one that spams Decrepify.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
That's the one that just dropped. That's the one on my merc.
You have F? Jesus
Yeah, I got an
Christ.
S one.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Found that last night.
Oh, it's great for mercenaries, as I see.
That's
it.
crazy. The F, Reaper's Toll, give that to a druid. That's
It's on my
the
druid.
best slot, like. It's on your druid?
Well, it's on my druid's merc.
You should use it yourself if you're a wolf.
I'm a Ellie druid. I'm windy.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, it's good because it breaks the physical immune of my 5k physical damage tornadoes.
Yeah, the tornadoes are physical. Physical. Physical.
Good for my summoner too, wouldn't it? Because that would give the Decrepify for their physical damage for the wolfies and the bear and the.
Yeah, yep.
And whoever needs it.
Yep.
Unless there's a whole lot of people, then I'll raffle it.
Nah, the Reaper's Soul's not that rare. F Reaper's Soul, on the other hand, that's rare. I remember at a certain point, there's just a bunch of Reaper Soul floating around.
Yeah, I had so many last season. I think I've still got 5, 6 of them sitting on ladder.
Yeah, because the insight for my summoner, I have that now, and I think that'd be better for the smiter than it would be for the druid. Because I had physical immunes are the one thing that slowed me. Well, not that I summon druid as fast, but physical immunes slow me down.
Weren't you looking for one of these earlier on your stream, Ginger? A cracked claw?
What?
A cracked claw?
Oh yeah, because I was going to demonstrate the repair process. It's too late now. Look, another monarch. Here we go, boys.
Oh, I dyed them, but it's the wrong color.
Do you have the cube recipe to roll sockets?
Yeah, I mean, they're all programmed into the bot. What you looking for?
No, I mean, do you have the items to do it?
Oh, I don't know. I did look and see. What is it? Armor, weapon?
Monarch.
Oh, it's I think it's like Ral Amethyst or something.
I think it's P Ruby for shield.
Wah, 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 wah.
I figure if I've got 2, if I can just roll them instead of someone having to use a socket quest on them.
I mean, really shouldn't be using side quests on them at this point. Just roll them, yeah.
Yeah, up to you, but like it is like when we start doing the rushes, 8-man
It's a Tal and Perfect Ruby.
Yeah, that is Ruby.
Is this a whole area? Okay. Got a little tea in here and a bunch of cows.
Connects the whole map.
Got a P Ruby. Got an Am. I don't have a towel.
We got a million towels.
I'm still trying to get that 35 spirit, so I've been burning mine by this.
Burny, 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 burn.
I keep getting 34s.
You have to have the 35?
If I want to go to the next breakpoint, I'm gonna have to have a 35.
Oh.
168 is kind of hard to hit. It's doable because I did it on my fire druid.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Thank you. Alright, first monarch. Oh, it's not Talan. Yeah, it is. 3 socket. Crap.
Garbage. Here, have another one.
Let's see if I got another Am.
Here, have another one.
I don't have another Am.
I threw it on the ground with all the other trash.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, that one got 4. I
Good.
got 1 more Ruby. So you got 1 more or Am?
That's the one I dropped on the ground. I don't have any more.
Okay, well. I'm not gonna spend
No. The hell did I just spend all my money repair? What the hell?
Okay, who wants this Reaper's Doll? So I can get it out of my inventory.
Yeah, them things are big. They take up so much space.
Light plated boots. What's that? Goblin toe.
Wait, the what? The Reaper's Toll?
Yeah.
That's up. I would like that, please.
Which one are you?
I'm a witch hunter. I'm over here near the waypoint.
Yucky. How's a yucky amulet? Yucky, yucky.
Hey, that is an excellent rolling one too. That is 2 from perfect.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
240 is perfect.
You are perfect.
15 to life. Life each.
15 to
That's
life
really,
is
really
perfect.
nice. Even still.
2 ED off.
It's not me. The meat eater said it wasn't the me.
Who? Anyone needs the colds, Sunder?
It wasn't me. I don't know who needs it. Is
I
it a
would want
perfect one?
physical, wouldn't I? As a
I've got a 73 already on this character. Eventually
What
I
about the goblin toe?
Giblin. Oh, there's a 4-socket broadsword if anybody wants a spirit. Soul rune. Oh. What's up, Quick? How's it going?
Ow!
Ort rune. Ort.
yeah, we are.
Does the level 15 Valkyrie from Beast replace the higher level Valkyrie that you summoned? Yes, it does. When it's resummoned, it will be resummoned exactly at level 15. Doesn't matter how many plus skills you have, doesn't matter anything. The level 15 Valkyrie that the armor summons is at level 15, and that's it. It will use your synergies, your hardport synergies, but that's about it. That armor also has a plus to skill specifically to Valkyrie. And no, it does not. It does not add to the skill of the Valkyrie that's summoned. It's still at level 15. And it'll get spam summoned all the damn time. Oh, really nice.
Yes.
It's a nice charm.
It's a good one.
Poor cows, they don't even stand a chance. It's just like absolute obliteration.
I love it. Chaos Ice Bolt.
Why are there a bunch of cows on top of the red portal? Like, what the hell?
They're trying to gank. Get them when they zone
They're trying to cross over.
Did you guys ever see that meme video where literally like the guy goes back to town and he's like, he runs to Pippin and he's like, oh my god, Pippin, I'm fighting Diablo, I need more potions. And like, then all of a sudden Diablo comes through the portal. And they're like, dude, you didn't make a portal like from hell, did you? And Diablo's like, oh man, thanks for making this portal. Like, it was gonna take me a while to get here, and you totally made it a hell of a lot easier, you know? Like, skeletons and everything start showing up. Like, and they start making their own portals. And he's like, thanks for dropping those, you know, town portal scrolls all over the place. He goes, I really appreciate it. And then Diablo goes, you wouldn't mind sticking this soulstone in your head, would you?
4 minutes.
I guess we can get one more. Let's see if we can snag one more.
What are people throwing 16 mana small charms on the ground for? That's just silly. Silly talk.
Silly.
ES sources really like those.
Chunk, are you using Wolverine or using Oak as your spirit?
It's a 9% lightning small charm if anybody wants that.
I'm using a level 33 Oak Sage.
Okay, I'll use Wolverine then.
Yeah, my summons are weak. They're just there for meat shields.
It's up here. Are you ready to... Recognition? Are you spawning it? Yep, so they already got it.
Yep, here we go. Oh boy.
Where's the spawn? Where's the... over there? Oh, we have a barb. Barb, shout me.
Yeah, but it's low.
Probably better.
Yeah.
It smells so good.
Put your nose right into the pit. Directly into the pit. It puts its nose in the pit or else it gets the hose again.
Another Grand Sunder.
Yeah, picked one up finally.
What was it?
Cold immunity, negative 85. Wow, if I understand that right.
Ow, something in here hits hard.
But it's probably still worth it.
Somebody need it? Gladly.
We've got a couple today.
No, I got a cold. I got a cold last run as well. It was also 80 something.
I don't know, I've still been giving quite a few away by checking the kinship needed gear list.
Is a burr worth hanging on to for a casual that might not get the runes for infinity? Blizzard Sork. So I don't think I need Enigma. If you're a Blizzard Sorceress, I mean, you don't necessarily need Enigma now. It'll help you a little bit, but no, it's totally not mandatory. Honestly, if you're a Blizzard Sorceress and you've got a burr rune, you're probably better off just making yourself a Chains of Honor and calling it a day.
Oh yeah, my cold resist is negative. Yikes now. Ooh. Yep.
I mean, you don't need an Enigma for teleport. As a cold sorceress, you don't really need conviction. It's the only thing that the infinity is going to help you with, which is actually kind of sad. Like, literally the only thing it's going to help you with is the immune monsters, and only by a tiny bit. I mean, it's not even going to be that much of a assistance.
For cold.
For the cold, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't waste your money.
Honestly, it just seems like a waste for a cold sword.
Yeah. Well, you get what, negative 150? If you max,
Not up infinity.
Well, just your cold mastery alone, if you max that out to the highest level, you get like around like 30, I think it's like 38% or something like that. It's a lot. Because like with negative 35 on Crescent Moon for the lightning characters, that's like enough to kill everything. So like just the mastery by itself with no other piece of equipment, you're already within killing range. And then you can obviously stack other stuff too, like, you know, Night Wings for the facet, and you can maybe throw a facet in armor if you want it, or I don't know, like maybe a facet in a shield or something. I don't know.
that's what
Yeah.
I mean, sorry,
Yeah,
Death Fathom.
a Death Fathom with a facet. I mean,
A lot cheaper than a...
by the time you're done, you should be well within the killing range of most targets.
Yeah.
So when I'm looking at the mini map underneath where it says difficulty hell, in purple it says Durance of Hate. I'm sorry for the silly question, but
The terror zone changed at the top of the hour, as we were talking about earlier. We're just finishing off the cow level because we're already here.
so that's where it is now, is in Durance of Hate. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, at any time you can also just type in /terrorized in the command prompt and it'll tell you what the current level is.
Did you guys Did you guys find a light facet but at all? Like a decent one?
I found a cold facet yesterday.
Or not facet, sorry. Sunder. Yeah, lightning sunder. Little undergrounds.
I don't have.
I've got one, it's just high. It's 81. It's not terrible.
Alright, so that's pretty much it for this.
Gonna go play with Stygian dolls and udders.
I was gonna go see what I could get for this cold sunder. Maybe I could get a jaw rune that we could use.
Yeah, you want mine too, or you think
For
it's
cold sunder?
Yeah. I figure cold sunders are still some of the best sunders to trade off. Even with the MA Sin, the MA Sin gets really good use out of the cold sunders too.
What resist is it?
It's a pretty good one. It's 74. I think it's like a little bit worse than mine. Mine's a 73. Let me double check.
Yeah, you're not getting a jaw rune for that.
I didn't say a jaw rune. Who said a jaw rune?
I thought you said jaw rune.
I didn't say any specific rune. No specific rune left my lips. I said a rune that we can use.
Okay. Feedback.
Mm-hmm.
You can get it ist. Probably pretty easily. An hour ago. One Soper and ist and a call.
I'm just gonna make a game 74 cold sunder for trade and see if anybody comes in and offers me something. In the meantime, I'll go kill stuff. Kill it, dead. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Ooh, we kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Gotta kill it. Probably end up dying, but that's for it. Die. E1 is like so easy on this character. I'm so used to playing with you guys hogging up all the game space. I go by myself and it's like, oh yeah. Die. I totally did not say jaw. See, that's a case of the Freudian slip right there. You guys heard what you wanted to hear. You guys got jaw on the brain. Jaw on the brain. Got the jaw on the brain, and that's okay, cause we need a couple jaw runes. Okay, we put them down in the bank, and then we say, hey, give me one of them jaw runes today. I'm gonna make something nice, a rune word for me. That's okay, it's just for me. I need a couple things that I can do. Really shiny base so it doesn't look like poo.
You don't need a jaw rune though, you need a burr rune.
I don't know what I need. Come on now.
You said you wanted to make a chains of honor.
Oh yeah, of course. But a jaw rune would very easily convert to a burr rune. That's an easy conversion. Grim wand. I mean, we could run Durance, but we need somebody to teleport. Like, I'm not gonna put you guys through running through a bunch of dolls. That's a painful endeavor. Pain. At that point, we're gonna be singing, "Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to play with the dolls again.
This sounds wrong.
They explode in my face now." And I died on hardcore now.
Apparently, everyone but one person has died on hardcore. I jumped in their chat last night.
Yeah, I heard.
I think
I
he
was
said,
here.
I think they said the one who hasn't died yet stayed in nightmares for like this whole time.
This is me just joining your game, Ginger, just to look at something.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Trying to
Oh,
mess.
you're not even in here. This is a different game.
Trying to mess with me.
I need to.
Mine's a 74 Sunder, sir.
I need to add you to this account.
What? I want to be friends. Alright, what are your qualifications of friendship?
I know a captain.
You know a captain.
Yeah, I know a captain.
I'm gonna have to check with this captain to see if he vets you out.
Yeah, he hasn't been online in 6 days. 7 days.
He got banned.
His Battle.net account hasn't been online in 7 days.
Oh, he definitely got banned then.
It's all on.
Superior Kurash. 3 sockets, all res 32.
So, Ort Mal Ith.
So mediocre. Cody. I see you over there, snooping through the trash. And I gotta tell you what, you're looking pretty brash. I don't think you're gonna make it all the way to the trash, 'cause you get caught on camera halfway to the stash.
Anyone need a lidless for a buff shield?
Afternoon.
That's more of a self-wielding Infinity ES source.
Don't
A band.
I don't even use shields anymore. I'm a dual-wielding claw assassin. Dual-wielding claw assassin. Oh, it's so nice not to have a ridiculous repair bill. Ah, Invader Zims. Infidels. You in that dang Starbucks cup. You know, people always joke that like they buy their cat a toy, and then the cat doesn't want to play with the toy. She just plays with the box. Like, we buy him toys all the time. He won't play with the toys. He just like gets the fucking 2-liter bottle, like an empty 2-liter bottle out of the trash can and plays with that. Right now he's playing with an empty Starbucks cup.
So I to get a Mal.
Hey, I'm gonna get an rune. She's throwing in a hell rune, which is absolutely silly, but I'll take it. Done. I needed the rune too. I've been wanting to put a Duress on my Merc to take advantage of that really fast attack speed. And now that I have the Duress, I think I have the Duress anyway. What else does Duress have in it besides the
Shell,
Full.
Doll, yeah.
Oh, shield. What? You guys both talked at the same time.
Shale, Thul, and if I remember right.
That sounds pretty cheap. I remember Duress being really cheap.
Really good.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is my Merc attacks like ridiculously fast. Like I'm pretty sure he's at the max breakpoint. So I was thinking, you know, like, hey, let's get him into a situation where he's got like a crushing blow, you know, and open wounds to take advantage of that ridiculous speed. And only thing I can think of right off the top of my head right now, because I don't have an extra G face to put on him or anything, is the Duress. Plus he needs the life leech, so.
Do you want any mats for crafting?
I mean,
I
right.
helped a dude do his forge, and he asked.
Right this second. We'll do another crafting day here soon. I'm letting people kind of like build back up their doojanks. That's nice. 2020. Uh-oh, it's got the 2020. It's got the 2020 plague. Does anybody want my treachery that I had on my Merc? It's a ornate plate, 170 strength. It's the superior one, the one that costs tons of money to repair.
If it's for a Merc, I can take it. But
I mean, yeah, you can throw it on a Merc.
If anyone can use it, they can take it. But my Merc is running with like a random armor right now.
I'm just gonna do this. Free to good home. Free to good home. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that should make a big difference on the Mercenary. Plus, Duress has that nice 40% fast rate recovery, so between the 40% on the armor and the 20% on the weapon, he's sitting at a really nice 60, which I think brings him up to pretty close on the breakpoints. Minsk is here. What's up, Minsk?
I'll actually use that myself for this guy.
I mean, it's decent. It's nothing wrong with it. Makes you look pretty too.
Yeah.
Because you got it's the ornate plate. What weapons are you running on that guy?
You know what? It's terrible.
Why don't you run
But
these?
I've been flesh rip.
They're probably, and quite honestly, like the best weapons that you can throw on like pretty much any character. Negative 50% target's defense means you're gonna hit like every single attack that you use. It has crushing blow, open wounds, slows target, like all of the above.
That sounds really good.
You need a Merc helmet too. I got this Grand Crown that could be turned into a bulwark. Just gotta roll it. Just found that in the game earlier. And what gloves are you running?
I have Immortal, but I also have Laying of Hands, so I'm good on gloves.
Okay.
But my for my Merc helmet, I'm gonna run the Barbarian. I was going to make this Sasiba set or whatever it's called. I have that helmet, but I don't have the rest.
Yeah, it takes a little while to put it together, but You keep checking the swap games. I'm sure the pieces will keep popping in and out.
Yeah.
What are my thoughts on Blade Sin? Blade Sin's really fun. There's a lot of fun things you could do with the Blade Sin. A lot of good weapons. There's some pretty cheap options like the Death at Nax, and if you can find an Ethereal Flesh Ripper, that's also a really good option as well. Like just in general, the Blade Sin is a pretty good blast of a time because you get like Crushing Blow and Open Wounds, and you can really stack up the damage on that character. One thing I will recommend to you though with a Blade Fury Sin is don't use a weapon that's not ethereal. The majority of your damage comes from the weapon, and like regular non-ethereal weapons just don't apply enough damage output. So you really want something that's like F plus. I mean, you can use Death, which is a really good option. There's budget options too, like you can use an Eth Oath as a decent option. Eth Flesh Ripper. Just trying to think like some other good F options, but like basically just the higher the damage output on the weapon, the better it is going to be. It's very single target though, so like it's. I mean, you do have the Blade Sentinel, which can be a little bit AoE, but for the most part, it's very single target. Anyone have a?
Just got a small charm, all res 13, 9% chance of magic items.
That is the impossible small charm right there.
That's a grand charm.
Oh, that's an amulet. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot.
Oh my god.
Cold resist 9, 6% chance of getting better magic items. I'm new. I'm still learning the difference between.
Is that the charm?
That was a charm, yeah. 9 the cold.
It's still good.
Yeah,
that's
it's
still
good.
But yeah, that is still good.
What helm am I wearing? I'm wearing G-Face for the 35% CB.
I would rather have a bunch of these Annihilus things.
Yeah, you can only have one.
That's a bullcrap rule. You need to change that.
Back in the day, you used to. when
If
had
you
the
could have
charm.
multiple Annihilus charms, people would just fill their inventory.
What were they called? The hack,
Are you kidding me?
charms back in the day? The hack charms? I think they called like hex charms or something. You had inventories full of them.
Well, what happened was somebody managed to get Hero Editor on frickin' on the server somehow and edit their character. It was a very brief period of time, but yeah, they made a bunch of hacked items, and then they started duping the hacked items.
You remember the Eth Dooms and stuff? The robot griefs.
I don't know. I don't remember everything.
And then Ith swords.
I do remember the Ith swords. Ow. Let me just say that when you get amp damaged on a kicker, and you go up to a spike fiend and you kick him, like you literally just die. Like you don't even have a choice of the matter. It's just like every single time you kick him, the attacker takes damage up, hits you, and the amp damage doubles it, so you just die. Like you don't have a choice, and you can't stop kicking. It's kind of like the old days with with the frickin' Zealer. Like you can't stop kicking till the end of the sequence. So if you can't survive the sequence, you're dead.
That's why whenever I look up
Minsk, what amulet are you wearing? Because I just found a +1 barb with 15 all res and 23 fire.
I'm running Angelic.
Oh, you're used for the attack rating?
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, you don't need that anymore with the Flesh Rippers. The Flesh Rippers reduce the defense of every single monster that you encounter by 50%. So if they have 10k defense, they now only have 5,000 defense. So as long as you're running those Flesh Rippers, you don't need to wear the Angelic set. And then, I would keep it, put it in your stash, just hang on to it until, when you switch to a different weapons. And that way you can, you can put it back on if you need to. But those flesh rippers are going to literally make every single monster in the game like ridiculously easy to hit.
Nice. I never used them on a Barb. I haven't really played Barb before.
Well, it's just the flesh rippers in general. They're just insane. You can even socket them with an Eth rune, and you can bring the 50% to 75%, and then the 10,000 defense monster is now 2,500 defense, and you can literally like hit him like he's nothing. The only caveat of the negative defense modifier is that it's half effective versus bosses, but it's still 25% versus bosses. So, like, you know, when you go up against a boss and he's got like 10k defense, you're still going to cut off 2,500 of his defense, or just like that.
Every one of these bosses I encounter is immune to fizz and immune to cold at the same time.
Hey, you're a hurricane druid?
No, I'm a summoner, so I only do cold and fizz.
Your lower resist.
I thought you got the Reaper's Toll so you can break the immunities.
Yeah,
no, someone else grabbed it.
Oh.
I would. And of course that's what happens right now. Oh, there goes my.
What is my weapon repair cost?
I have a Reaper's Toll you can have.
2,171 per point.
It's
So
been sitting in my bank forever, and I don't use it. It's non-Eth.
I'm just gonna put it on the merc. I need it for the help with the physical immunes.
Okay,
Be a nice little.
alright, let me see if I can trade off some of these items. Tradery's not working out for me, and bet you I could probably get some for these items on here. Sometimes the old methods are just the better methods.
What are you doing? Like creating a game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
I'm not having luck. I have 2 of those maxed small charms like you do, and neither of them are selling. Nobody's trying to bite.
Well, I'm gonna do 42 res crossed shield.
This guy offered me a pull room for 1. I just got it.
There you go. 42 res cross for trade.
I don't think people are rich enough to, spend high runes and stuff like that on small charm chat.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding on to my 711, because my 711 is like ridiculously valuable, and I'm not just going to let it go for. I think the highest offer I've gotten so far is a Vex, which is just silly. I'm not. No, thank you. I'll keep it in my inventory for a Vex. Like, you basically you got to offer me enough for it to leave my inventory, because it's a very nice charm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Later on, you should be able to get some really good stuff for.
Oh god,
They
archers.
don't really lose a lot of value.
No, because these are insanely rare, and just because I found an insanely rare item at the beginning of ladder doesn't make it any less valuable.
Sometimes you just have to wait.
No, and small champs, it's not like people want their main gear first. They want their rune words and all the good stuff, and the rest is like to get the perfect. Yeah, it's to get the perfect character. They get the small champs.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten rid of my Grand Charm. That's like perfect as well. 75 attack rate, 10 max damage, 32 life. That's really nice. And nobody's bidded on it. Nothing. I'm just holding on to it.
Yeah, me too.
If you end up still having that thing whenever ladder is over, I will take it on non-ladder.
Okay.
Is anybody running cows right now?
Cow. I mean, when cow's not on TZ, I usually just don't bother.
And the mob heals. So frustrating.
Well, just look out for a scythe if you could, if you do run it. 4-socket scythe, non-Eth.
What? You don't want the style points?
I don't need no style points. I just want to use as little stats as possible.
Is there a Necro still in here? Poison Necro?
We have one, I think. I don't think I've ever played with them though. I never see Poison Nova getting spit up.
I don't know if he's still in chat or not.
There was one in the cow games, I think.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know he was in voice chat. I got a Trang wing that I need to find a home for.
Why you ripped that poor Trang's wing off?
Well, because it wasn't a pair of gloves that I wanted at the time, so I tore its wing off.
You're getting rid of Trang's gloves?
No.
Oh. Okay. So
I was hunting them for a while, and I finally got them.
People are twitchy. He was talking about Trang's wings.
Oh, the wings.
Like, he said Trang wing like 8 times, and then he was like, and it's not the Trang gloves that I wanted. You were like, Trang gloves?
Oh,
Squirrel?
Trang gloves. That's
Squirrel?
Exactly.
Squirrel? Freaking hilarious. Like, he had a whole conversation about the Trang wing, but then when he mentioned the gloves, you were like, Squirrel?
Yeah, it's like keywords, man. It's like I got a search engine up in my head that only works when you hit those keywords.
Alright, let's go do a little... Oh, come on.
That, Reaper's Toll.
Yeah, you can have that Reaper. Well, hold on 1 second. Let me just kill the Countess here.
He was too busy...
Thinking of Trang's gloves.
That's who I
Squirreling.
was going to get until I ran into these physical cold immune jabronis.
Jabronis.
Bronies.
Jabroni.
Okay.
Oh god, spike fiends everywhere. Why are there spike fiends? Oh god, there's so many.
Alright, what's the game name you're in?
I'll make one called
Oh god, they're gonna kill me.
Reaper, and the password will be the normal one for it.
Oops. I created a game called Reaper by accident. It's password 116. Brain's not working today.
That's fine.
Yeah.
One of us has to make a game.
Yeah, exactly. Reaper's Toll. Reaper's Toll.
And then I'll want to make a bulwark helm. I think I have a base. I just got to put together the.
Hey, here's a bulwark helm right here, buddy. You can have it.
Really?
Yeah, I find my mercenary surviving better with the Talrash's helm with the double the life leech.
Ooh, okay.
He's just not with the bulwark. He was not surviving, and then I put Tals back on him, and all of a sudden he was surviving.
Well, Taos does have that 10-0 resist, or 15-0 resist, so.
Yeah, and then it
that's
has
a huge
double,
difference.
Has double the life leech too, right? Like I think a bulwark can only get up to 5, where Tals is 10. Yeah. So I don't know. He seems like he's surviving a little bit better, so I switched it.
Yeah, so I'm using this one we got in a game until I find something better. But I think that with the life leech, that'll be 9%. That's not terrible for him. The Reaper's Toll is 14. So.
Y'all are talking about like the tiniest numbers in the world. There's so many penalties on life leech that by the time you get to hell difficulty, the difference between like 5 and 10 is like minuscule.
But it will always be double. Whether it's reduced or not, it'll always be double the life.
Actually, no. It rounds down. Life leech has so many penalties, like that. Not only does it have a 33% penalty in hell difficulty, so it's half in nightmare and it's 33% in hell. So your 10% gets cut by 33%, and then on top of that, it also rounds down if it's not a whole number. So instead of being a percentage, it just rounds down even further. So like the 10% ends up being what 10 minus 66%, which is 6.6, and it always rounds down no matter what. So it ends up being 3.4 rounded down to 3. So it ends up being 3% life leech. Hell difficulty is awful for life leech.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I left my own game. Darn.
Did I what? Sorry.
Good to see if anyone else is ready for a swap game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, someone was looking for goblin toes, and was it anyone in this chat at all?
They were definitely in the swamp game last time we ran one.
I have a pair of goblin toes if someone needs.
What are they good for?
They're crushing blow.
Crushing blow.
Because for my smiter, I have black as my weapon, Duress as the shield, bulwark I'm using as the helm.
What's
No,
What's your feet though? What are you using for your
Immortal
boots?
Kings? Does that sound right? Yeah, Mortal Kings, and I have the belt for Mortal Kings. So I think
I don't know what that gives you, but
it's a 2-piece bonus.
Magic Find. Bit of Magic Find, but only 25% for 2 items, I think.
Yeah, he said if I got like the gloves, that would be a nice little starter combo too. If I got IK gloves, I'm not sure.
You got that too, Smoking Jay Franklin, huh?
I mean, goblin toes are fantastic. They're like the budget gore riders.
It depends. They're actually better than Gore Riders if you don't need the open wounds. Smiters can't use the Deadly Strike, so the Deadly Strike is useless to them. But the open wounds is really the reason why Paladins usually have that on there. But then the thing is that if you're using Drax have open wounds on them, so you don't need the open wounds on cores, which means that the the Goblin Toes end up being superior. The only real downside to the Goblin Toes is that you have no run walk on the damn things.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is it really doesn't matter because, well, yeah, like you charge around everywhere on the Paladin. I played my Paladin last season with Goblin Toes, and I just charged everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I did. Even on my, I made a faux Pally on second season or whatever, first I think, and I didn't even get Enigma. I just charged everywhere. Saved the other stuff.
Dude, now you're talking me into trying them out. Well, damn.
You will run slow though. Can't stress that enough. You gotta prepare yourself for the
whatever, yeah.
for the charge spam.
Yeah, it's a change. On a smiter though, like you don't have much mana, do you?
Not really.
Yeah, because charge takes quite a bit of mana.
I'd have to do like what Ginger had in his video, where he would do the prayer insight type of deal.
Oh yeah. Well.
On the
Could I drop them off for you? Do you want them?
Worked pretty good, to be honest. I was having a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I'll try it. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with trying. I can always just give them back to you.
I meant the prayer insight deal.
Oh.
You can actually like triple that now. Like I haven't tried it yet, but you can totally triple it now. I didn't even. Oh God! Ow. Dolls. Yeah, you can totally triple it now, which is pretty cool. Like you can add the cure helmet into it, and you can make it even stronger. Hey, co-rune from the council. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. I'll take a co-rune. I'll take a co-rune, you take a co. And we'll get the co-runes before thee. One frickin' co-rune, everyone's a co-rune. Come on down and get a co-rune. Nobody's biting on my shield, huh? I think it's a pretty good shield. 42 all-res Kuros, that's a really nice spirit.
Alright, here comes the moment of truth. I'm going to try to do this Countess run again and see if I can...
I haven't done Ancient Tunnels like the entire ladder. Let's go do Ancient Tunnels. That sounds like fun. Kill Dark Elder while we're there. Oh yeah, let me grab my Merc too. Now that I got my cheaper repair armor, I should be able to maintain my Merc just fine. I get him into so much trouble. He dies all the time, and it's always my fault. I'll teleport him right in the middle of the worst danger known to man, and he's like, "Really, bro? Like, really? Expect me to live? I mean, you know, I'm doing my best here. I'm gonna ask to be reassigned." He just shows up one day and he's like, "Look, I don't want to be your merc anymore." Gives me back all my equipment and leaves.
I gotta go help the girlfriend for a bit. I will be on later. Happy
Alright,
hunting.
Thanks, man.
Die, Marauder. I mean, you gotta admit, Duress would make a pretty kick-ass shield. I mean, it doesn't make a shield, but it would make a pretty kick-ass shield.
I know as soon as I put on that chest piece, it was a big difference in the size of hits I was taking.
I'll literally just be in a room or like in somewhere, and I'm just clicking on chests and opening pots, and I kind of like I'm just kind of constantly aware of the combo timer, and like in the middle of me clicking on the pots and chests, I'll just like teleport off and hit a monster that's nearby, and then come back.
Oh, your charges. That's right, because if they drop it, you have to build it back up.
Yeah, which is a, you know, it's a general pain in the butt. So many fire towers. They give such good EXP too.
I thought that wasn't that one Runeword supposed to have you keep your charges? You don't spend them.
You don't spend them, but they still run out. Or they have a timer.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they have it's like an 18-second timer, and they just once the 18 seconds is up, they're gone. But on the Runeword, they added a caveat that if you successfully hit a monster with a finishing attack, it will refresh the duration of the timer. So you're constantly attacking a monster like at any point just to get that refresh.
Dude, I just bought a CTA for a Vex Ist.
What's the rolls on it?
It's a 632.
That's not even bad. What the heck?
No, I was like, usually below an ohm is like a 1 battle orders. 1, maybe 2.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he was selling it on Tradery for that. I'm like, yeah, please. I sold that other one for a burr, the 6.5.
Oh, nice.
So, I don't know, that was just pretty awesome. Awesome. I'll take a 3 for now.
Yep. No more issues with the immune to physicals. Love it. Nice.
So, what does Reaper's Toll do?
Decrepify proc, 50% reduction, I think, on fizz.
Oh, is that what the Decrepify does? Okay. I'm not
It does a couple things, but I think the main thing he's using it for is the fizz reduction.
I thought it just slowed them down. I didn't know it gave you a physical reduction.
Yeah, it slows you.
Yeah. And and it ignores target's defense for the
okay.
But the Decrepify is huge because all my pets are physical and my dire wolves are cold and fizz.
It's one of the most broken curses in the game, but it has a very strong balancing mechanic, which is it only lasts for like sometimes only like 2 or 3 seconds. Like it doesn't really last that long. But he's attacking really fast, and he can spawn it. Like the mercs and stuff like that can spawn it pretty quickly, so it's up a lot.
And you're a druid, like a fury druid,
A summon druid.
summon druid. Okay.
Yeah, so it's really
but
good.
don't you have to attack them to get that?
Not if he puts it on his merc.
Yeah, it's on the merc.
So then the
Yeah,
merc attacks.
The merc's attacking. So like especially for champions and bosses,
Yeah.
it's night and day. I mean, you have no idea how big that is. For me to farm myself. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you have amplified damage built into your character, which is even more phys reduction, like 100 instead of 50?
He doesn't. He's a summon druid. He doesn't really attack. So
No, I think amplify damage
It's a
only
curse.
increases your damage, though. It doesn't decrease anything. It just it increases the percentage of damage you do.
The Heart of the Wolverine gives me attack rating 150% and damage 150% in a big radius. It's kind of like fanaticism, but it doesn't do anything for the defense or their immune.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like having Decrepify Curse. It's really good. Now, if I was going to go, and I'm not the one to ask about this, but
Amplified damage lowers monster physical resistance by 100%, according to the wiki here. Let me look at Decrepify. I thought Decrepify was half that.
Decrepify is 50. Yes.
So amplified damage is technically stronger, no?
Interesting.
Amplify damage is definitely the better of the two. It's just harder to get a solid source.
Yeah, but he's a necro. Can't he just cast it?
Oh, I'm a druid.
Oh, I thought you were a necro. I heard summon and it just went.
Yep, no, I'm a druid.
Summon
so
druid.
I always thought it doubled your damage, amplify damage. Huh.
Amplify damage does double your damage.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, effectively by 100%, but I meant like.
It reduces the resistance of the monster by 100%, which is a 100% increase in damage output. If the monster is sitting at 50% physical damage reduction, that brings it down from 50 to 0, and then 0 to negative 50.
I think it slows them a little bit too, Decrepify.
Yes.
It's. I think if I were to go like Fury Druid, like a Wolfie, I think it'd be really nice to use myself because, right? Because aren't you all physical as a or is it a bear?
Yeah, you're all physical as a physical druid. Spider first. Let's go to the arachnid lair. It sounds like fun. Clicking on
Thanks, I
cocoon.
appreciate you. You know, I mean that's a nice little addition to my little army here. Nice buff.
Stop murdering everything before I get a chance to fight it.
It's gonna go to good use.
Sitting in my bank for a long time, so might as well have use of it. I'm not going to.
Into the arachnid lair where the arachnids.
I think it's a high rolled one as well, for damage wise and such, I believe.
Ugh. By the time I got in here, all my charges were gone.
And anything on the mercenary doesn't deteriorate, right?
Yeah, that's correct. No durability loss on mercenary items. So ethereal items are preferred for mercenaries in general.
Because they're better rolls, right?
Well, they have increases in damage output and defensive capability. So many full juvies. I like it. In general, the moral of the story, though, is that amplify damage is the superior one of the two. Amplify damage, not only does it increase your damage more, and decrease the resistance of the monster more, it also lasts longer, like a lot longer, just in general, than Decrepify. Decrepify is like deliberately set up as a very quick curse. It like I said, it only lasts most of the time for like 2 or 3 seconds. Whereas amplify damage will generally last for, you know, quite a lot longer than that. So, the Decrepify has to be constantly reapplied. So in the case of like a Fury Druid, where he's in there attacking at like maximum speed, he's just reapplying it over and over and over again. So it's generally okay. The Mercenary kind of does the same thing. If he's in there and he's doing his work, he'll just keep, he's spamming it like over and over. Another way that they balanced out Decrepify and Amp is also the radius. So Decrepify has a very tiny radius. It only hits like 4 yards. Whereas Amplify damage at its higher levels is like it'll hit like everything on the screen.
When the bad guys use it, it seems like it hits me as soon as I get in the level. But if I use it,
Yeah, they have like.
Yeah, the ones that in hell difficulty when you're fighting hell monsters, that's like level 20 or like 25 freaking amp, and it has like a radius that covers the entire screen. It's nuts.
Fun how Bale's Decrepify lasts a lot longer.
I mean, he's got a pretty high level Decrepify. It does. That's one thing that does go up with level on Decrepify is the duration.
Oh, okay.
The radius does not go up with level though, so that's why he sits there and he spams it. He's like, thankfully though, if you're running like fade or cleansing, it has a curse duration reduction, and so it actually works pretty good to cancel out the Decrepify. That's one of the good things of about that is like Decrepify has such a short duration already that like the negative duration from those effects like absolutely just demolishes it. It'll be on you for like a half a second. That's about it. What type of sorceress is best to utilize in hell difficulty? I mean, if you don't have a Sunder, it's best to go with some type of dual spec. Problem with dual specking is you don't have enough points. So you end up with like some sort of weird build like Firewall / Frozen Orb or something similar. And I mean it works. You can get through hell difficulty with that, and you can start farming yourself a Sunder, and then honestly, once you get yourself a Sunder, I would recommend just going with a single spec, but because you can get a lot more damage out of a single spec than you can out of a dual spec.
If you were to go single spec, I would say cold, if anything, would be the safest. If you don't have a Sunder.
I don't know, I found cold to be awful.
Oh, you don't like it?
Just if you go full cold, like without a Sunder, like, can't stand it. So many cold immune monsters. And you end up getting booby trapped in certain areas, like freaking Claw Viper Temple, which is like all cold immunes.
Yeah. There's definitely some hardships.
I've had so many cold sorceresses comment on my videos, and they're like, "I'm stuck in Claw Viper Temple. I went all cold, and I can't kill anything here. And I tried to teleport through, and the Claw Vipers anally raped me in the corner." Like, and they're not even joking. Like, there's like. They send me a screenshot and there's like 20 dead bodies all over the place. And I fear for their items because I don't know what they've been doing or whether they put on other equipment on these bodies or, like, in their original bodies. I don't even know where their original body is at this point. Claw Viper Temple is like the murderer of cold sorceresses. It's next to impossible to teleport through the damn thing because you always end up teleporting into some sort of Claw Viper pack that charges you to death. And then half the time you can't even get the amulet even if you make it to level 2 because freaking Fangscan is sitting on the pedestal. If you're unlucky enough that he's sitting on the pedestal, you might as well just save and exit and just and just try again. And that's of course not even counting in like other issues. There's other like cold immune areas that are pretty tough on the sorceress as well. Ginger Boy Nor said happened to me after 20 years away from the game. Had to beef up the merc to get through to my first body. Alright, I don't think anybody's taking the bait on this shield, so make a different one.
Wow, so I do all that to go get the Hell Countess, and she drops an Eth rune. I'm kind of disappointed in that.
Welcome to the game. Welcome to the game.
I have about 200 Countess runs, I think, by now, and I've gotten one good roll, but everything else has been all low runes.
She should feel terrible.
Do you have? Yeah, you're in a single player game.
I was, yeah. I was just.
Okay, yeah. Just make sure you do it on player 1 difficulty, or it diminishes her rune drops insanely.
Somebody asked me about fire traps, and I'm like, I haven't messed around with the fire traps in hell difficulty. It was my understanding that the fire traps were still rather lackluster.
In hell, I don't know. I haven't used one actually.
I mean, I know in normal difficulty and nightmare difficulty, you can use traps up till about nightmare. Act 4. Once you get to Act 4 in Nightmare, the fire immunes are just, like, too prevalent all over the place, and it starts to become, like, untenable. But, I can't remember if fire traps are even viable in hell difficulty. I think I remember trying to test it out when they beefed it up, and it was, the damage just wasn't there. You don't have a Fire Sunder in Nightmare difficulty, Jade. Can't even use it yet. They have a level 75 requirement. By the time you get 75, you're in hell. I'm gonna do an EXP game. I don't know if any of you guys want to join.
Sure, I'm gonna grab a drink and then I'll be along.
See if I can get 94 today. Bum 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 bum.
I've never seen this amulet before.
An amulet.
Mahim Oak.
Curio. 10 10 to 10 to 10 10 10 to 10 10 10 10 10 10 10. It's actually a lot stronger than it looks. It's just not it's not an end game amulet of any type.
Actually, that's on my little list of beginner for the Smiter build, that third game. The Mahim Curio amulet.
Yeah, it's not like stat-wise, it's not bad.
In total, because I actually went over this amulet the other day. In total, it actually gives you a lot of stats, like plus dex and plus strength, because it's 10 all stats. You get 10 vite, you get 10 strength, you get 10 dex, you get 10 energy. Like a total like output, it's actually not terrible, but like it doesn't have skills on it. If they put like a +1 skill on that thing, I guarantee you people would freaking use that thing all the time.
And it's level 25, so it's great for
Yeah, it's better
If
than
you're
what I'm
solo
using.
leveling or
I'm just
something.
using some probably random blue on my.
Oh, really? If you want it, it's yours, man.
I'm in that XP game. I'm gonna grab a drink. I can hear you. I just won't be able to reply while I'm walking through the house.
All right.
So if you start talking crap on me, I can't defend myself.
Sweet.
That mother. I'm just gonna start running chaos if anybody wants to come around. Come on down and kill some stuff with me.
Do some,
Kubus the sleepy dog. The Smammerden. What's a Smammerden?
Ooh, I got a lum room from the Countess.
Smoke time.
It's the highest one in a lot of runs. I'm mainly looking for keys, though.
I mean, she does drop those. That is a thing that she does. Can't kill him. He's off the thing. I'm gonna go blind playing this in. Oh, I'm sorry. Here. There we go. Alright. It's fixed, Cocanium. Oh, there's no N in your name. Oh, wait, there is an N. Cocainum. It's okay. Cocainum, I got it. Sunglasses will fix all. What's up, Lord Day? Cease movement.